Hey everyone, this is Count Shockula again, doing another YouTube video for my Scumdogs Villians League on the PlayStation 3. This is the Ooolong Tier 2 hard alert. We decided to take a break from farming for Promethean boxes to try the speed feat. And you can hear my league mates' voices in the background. I'm doing a video overlay or an audio overlay of our speed feed attempt. Um, this is really the first time we've even tried to do a speed feed for this alert. It's just not an alert that we usually run. Uh, just because it's not hard. It's actually a pretty easy alert, but it's just something that we just don't enjoy doing, and usually people are too busy doing other things. So we decided to. We had been in We've been in Central City killing reapers, thousands and thousands of reapers, trying to pick up the Promethean boxes, which are pretty epic, by the way. I got 4 of them so far, but they've all been the colas, which kind of sucks. Because I like, well, one guy got a DPS neck that has, I think it has 72 might, which is better, or 75 might, which is better than my neck of might, which has 70 that I got out of Fortress 2. So I'm really looking forward to getting that item out of that loot box. And like a couple of guys in our league got some really nice rings that you can mod. So good job, SOE. Keep it up. I love the Promethean boxes. It's frustrating when you have to kill 2,000 Reapers to try to get one, but oh well. That's the breaks. So anyway, another reason why we were running this alert is the controller, the puppeteer, who's one of my co-hosts on our new podcast, DCUO Live podcast. We're in a skill point challenge. We each have 108 skill points right now, and by the end of April, whoever has the most skill points or feat points, whatever it comes down to, if we have the same amount of skill points, the loser has to make a 3-minute video bragging about the other player. So it's really going to be humiliating if we lose. So any kind of feat, we're really doing major feat hunting right now. So I've picked up, because I went months. Once I reached 100 skill points, I kind of went about 2 months without worrying about any feats, just because I was like kind of burnt out on feat hunting. But since the challenge, we've really ramped it up, and it's just something fun to do within the league, and a lot of shit talking. So it kind of makes the game more enjoyable. So anyway, here we are at the first boss, which I was saving Megavolt supercharge for. So we burned this guy down pretty well. Like I said, this alert fairly easy. We've got chlamydia healing. Foxy Gina is melee ice DPS, using dual wield. He's a beast. I'm electric DPS, and Puppeteer, he's a mental troll with, we're all full tier 3. All of us have like 77, 78 combat ratings, so these alerts are pretty easy. Like I said, we've just never really taken the time to even bother trying for this speed feed. I think we tried it one time like a couple months ago, and somebody froze or something like that, which ironically enough, you'll see, you'll kind of see what happens at the end here. But so anyway, this is basically the part that makes you or breaks you on the speed feed. If you can do this part quick, then the speed feed in this is alert's pretty easy. So anyway, I'm just gonna let the members on the alert kind of do, just do a little commentary for now.
That's good. Where are we going? We're doing 2 at a time, or?
Yeah, I think we run into a little trouble at this part because I always think it's better to stay together, and somebody in our group said we should split up. It always seems like sticking together is a little better. Yeah, it might take a few more, it might take a few more seconds, but I think we have somebody die here. Yeah, I think Puppeteer went down just because he was trying to go on his own a little bit. Like I said, it's not real critical. Someone goes down here just because it's so quick. You can just fly back really quick. The critical part is taking care of the next part where you have to go in and transform as a metal man. That's kind of the part that makes or breaks you on this alert for the speed feat. Yeah, and as Puppeteer just said, he goes ahead and goes over and opens all the doors, activates everything for us, and then we pull off this part pretty fast. I've really not seen anybody do this part faster than what we did it. We kind of hit one little snag, but like I said, if you can do this part, if you can do this part within about 2 minutes, you're really gonna go a long way towards getting the speed feed out of here. Probably the next video I'll be making is the Hive Moonbase hard alert speed feed. It's kind of nice when we're all farming for exobits or doing feat hunting or after we replay raids or run all the raids. Like I used the replay badges yesterday and reran gates. Right when the update hit. And I guess on the 10th you'll be able to purchase more. So I'll probably be running gates like 3 times a day. I got my first piece of tier 4 modded with Might and Precision 4, and you can really see a difference. It's really pretty epic. You have to excuse me while I eat my lunch while I do this video. I'm just kind of taking a break from the daily DCUO grind. Kind of mix it up, do a couple videos. Yeah, no, this boss, I kind of get careless here and almost die. It was my fault. He starts spinning. When he starts spinning at you, you really need to get away. And I just got lazy. I'm using my healer as a crutch instead of playing a little bit more defensive, but we burn him pretty easily. Good thing Chlamydia is on the ball healing, because I sure wasn't. I have a tendency to do that sometimes. Sometimes I'll rely on my healers a little more. I haven't really attempted Prime Battleground this week. Spent a lot of time in there last week. There was a couple runs where we had Brainiac. We almost beat Brainiac. We had Brainiac down. I have one recorded video where we had Brainiac a little more than halfway down, and he put a new move on us and kind of wiped the group. But I'm just gonna wait and try it again until I have like one more piece of tier 3 or one more piece of tier 4 modded. And I've got about 4 of those new AUX 4 or 5 sodas that give you insane buffs, and I guess it lasts the whole half hour whether you die or not. The effects don't wear off, so I'm looking forward to going into Prime with a stack of those. I've got 4 of those right now already from the loot boxes. So when I get about 6 of those in a stack, I'll go into I'll try Prime again when I get my second piece of tier 4. I believe that's the tier 4 back piece I'm wearing right there. And a lot of people were criticizing me for, they're like, why don't you get your chest or head or legs first? Well, my reasoning on that is I like to get what helps me at the present moment. Um, if I've already got the Rhino belt from the gates, and I've got that all modded. I've got that fully modded, tier 4. I believe I got a Might and Precision 4 mod in that. It might just be a 3, but I think I can't remember if I put a 4 in there or not. So I don't need that piece. So I wanted to go ahead and I had 48 marks. So after I did the replay, so what I wanted to do is just go ahead and get the back piece now, because I knew I could put a 3. It's got a red socket. I wanted to get all the red socket stuff first because I know I have Precision Might 4 in our league. So the chest and the legs are the blue socket, and no one in our league has Might and Health 4, and that's what I'm holding out for. So I figure by the time I get all the marks with the replays, then someone in the league will have that blue socket. So, or that plan for the Might and Health, or Precision and Health, whatever. So right now I have more of a Might build. My Might is at 18. I think I'm at 1810 or something like that. My Precision's only like 368. So I'm really wanting to switch it over to get my Precision about 400 and maybe keep my Might right around the 1800 range. So any way I can do that, I think that'll be beneficial to me. But that's kind of the reasoning. And I figure any tier 4 piece now that I get will help me run instead of waiting for another piece. I mean, it gave me 19 Might, which is almost equal to what the chest and legs gave me. So I wasn't giving up much. Plus, I could, like I said, I could put the Precision and Might 4 mod in there. So that was my line of thinking. I always try to get what helps me right then and there. Kind of opposite on my healer. On my healer, I go for the bigger pieces first, just because I mean my restoration's high enough on my healer right now. He's full tier 3 out, geared and modded. So my restoration's already like 1840 on my healer, so I don't have any problem waiting longer. But as far as the DPS, I like to get the pieces. I'm kind of greedy. I like to get the pieces that can help me at the present moment. And here we are going toward the end here. Not quite, but and we're making decent time at this point. I think we're around 14 and a half minutes here, 15, close to 15. I think to get the feet, I think you can get like 20, 30 on the clock because of the cut screens. I think I watched a video on YouTube of a group getting the speed feat, and I think their final scorecard was like 20, 28 or something like that. So the speed feat's in 20 minutes. So if everything goes right, and as you can see, we run into a snag here. coming up at the final boss, which is kind of funny. We had to make a decision on what to do. And here we go. It's the march to the final boss room. And at this point, I think at this point we're at 16 minutes, something around there, pretty close. And we end up locking our healer out, which I just said, let's make sure we don't lock anybody out. And then lo and behold, what do? I lock the healer out. Well, I'm not sure if I did it, but one of us did. I guess it doesn't really matter. That boss is real easy. It's not really a boss. It's just kind of a guard. And then you got to kill these little microbots, and it's annoying. It's easy, but I use a lot of electrostatic bomb, voltaic bolt here. So I'm not really worried. I think we're right around the 17-minute mark here. And yeah, I know this final boss is pretty easy. We can burn him. We've burnt this guy before without even him putting his shield up. So I knew with me and Foxy, DPSing and Puppet throwing power and chlamydia healing, that we wouldn't have any problem doing this without. But here's the problem: Whitey Ford is now offline. Our healer freezes right at the final boss. We're just about at 18 minutes, and the healer has frozen. So what do? We fight him without a healer. It's the only thing we can do. If we wait for the healer to get back on, we won't get the speed feed, because it's at least going to be another minute. So that's gonna blow the speed feed for us. So we have no choice but to fight him without a healer. I've got a speed drain. I think Puppet's got 2 speed drains. So I wasn't real worried about it. I was gonna save as you can see down on my loadout bar, my Megavolt supercharge is almost there. So we just kind of unleash everything on Shangzu here, because we know if his shield goes up, then the speed feed's done. I had to roll out there because I almost died, waiting for my Cola Max to recharge. But as you can see, we're melting pretty good, so I wasn't really worried. As you can see, Puppet just said he's almost got another supercharged build. I don't think I even ended up using my supercharge. Yeah, there it is right there. And he's dead. So we did the final boss without a healer. And still got the speed feed. And we had about a minute. And we had about 45 seconds to spare. So thanks everyone for viewing my video. Give it a like if you like it. If you don't like my commentary, I don't blame you. My commentary is not the best. Give me a like, give me a dislike, at least, give me some feedback on it. Send me a message if you want. You can like it, hate it. So, and get ready for episode 2 of DCUO Live coming out soon. So thanks a lot.